Among the treasures found inside King Tutankhamun's tomb there was a necklace which had a unique stone. The special thing about this stone was that no one has seen a stone like this before and no one knew its name. To know more about this greenish-yellow stone, thousands of stone experts tried their luck, but this small piece of stone was very different from all the stones found on Earth. And people started to believe that this unique stone was not from Earth. Rather it came from another planet. But scientists didn't agree. Several years later, when the modern technology became powerful, a group of scientists did a lab testing of this unique stone from Tutankhamun's necklace. And the result they got created a sensation in the whole science world. Once again, welcome to Global Facts Videos. Viewers, 650 kilometers from the Pyramid of Giza, situated in the middle of the mountains of limestone. This place is called Valley of the Kings. Thousands of years ago, kings and queens of Egypt were buried here with all their treasure. Many such beautiful tombs filled with treasure became prey to the grave robbers. But there was one such tomb which was found intact. How this tomb escaped the jaws of grave robbers, and when and how it was found. This tomb was of King Tutankhamun, who ruled Egypt approximately 3,500 years ago. As the discovery of King Tutankhamun's mummy and his treasure created a sensation in the world, and to see this treasure people from all over the world started coming here. The treasure contains thousands of objects made of pure gold. Whereas in that treasure there was a necklace, which was decorated with different colors of precious stones. Among these stones, the most beautiful and the biggest was fitted in middle of the necklace. All the other items were identifiable, but no one had seen this beautiful stone in the middle of the necklace before. Thousands of mineralogists and stone experts were invited, but none could found anything. There are 200 known gemstones, but this unique stone was very much different from all these stones. There was something in that piece of stone which will surprise everyone. The locals were forced to believe that this stone was a magical stone, or it came from an alien planet. After several years, a group of scientists and mineralogists did its lab testing, because they believed that lab testing will reveal everything. But the mystery got intensified, instead of getting solved. From the laboratory test, one thing was clear, that the object which was considered as a stone for all these years was not a stone, rather it was a piece of glass. And the fact that was bothering the experts was that the properties of this piece of glass was quite different from a normal glass. Normally glass are volcanic, i.e. when hot lava quickly gets cooled it becomes glass. When lava comes in direct contact with water, it transforms into black color crystal glass. But this piece of glass neither looked volcanic, nor lab testing proved anything as such. Laboratory test further revealed that this piece of glass was created with a temperature of more than 1800 degrees Celsius, whereas the boiling lava coming out of a volcano has a temperature of 1100 degrees Celsius. From where ancient Egyptians get hold of this piece of glass? And this was the question that was constantly bothering researchers. Egyptologists, scientists, and mineralogists all over the world had no clue, because this piece of glass had become like a mystery. Many years passed, but no one could figure out from where this precious glass came. And finally, that day came for which everybody was waiting. African Sahara is so vast that it is spread throughout many countries. This desert, spread across 9.2 million sq.km, is a part of Algeria, Mauritania, Mali, Niger, Libya, and Sudan. And a big portion of it lies in Egypt, 1,000 kilometers away from the Museum of Egyptian City Cairo, where Tutankhamun's treasure is kept. A caravan was passing in middle of the desert. They noticed that in the desert far and wide, there are some objects which are shining in the sand. When they went closer they saw lots of scattered pieces of glass. And this was exactly the same kind of glass that was found in the necklace of Tutankhamun. This scenario is quite weird. To find so many pieces of glass from a place which remained secluded throughout years was really surprising. This news spread like wildfire in entire Egypt. And team of researchers also got the news, who were investigating this piece of glass for years. The answer to the question which remained unanswered for all these years was in front of everyone. The glass from Tutankhamun's necklace was brought from Egypt's desert 1,000 kilometers away, which was now given the name desert glass. But from where did these pieces of glass, spread across thousands of miles of area, came from? It was important to head towards the desert to find the answers. After 3 days and 3 nights of continuous traveling, that point came which researchers were looking for. This is the Sea of Desert. Wherever you look, it's only the sand dunes. There is no human and animal here. There were numerous pieces of glass scattered all over the desert, whereas there were many, which were buried inside the sand. It is as if some kind of catastrophe happened here, because of which these glasses came into being. For the past several years there was no information about this mysterious pieces of glass, whereas now there were millions of pieces of glass scattered all over the desert. Now it was time to know how did they come here? Modern lab testing of many samples were done, and it was found that there were few particles in it, which were really alien to our planet. And there was another important information, which was known from this test, that this piece of glass was 30 million years old. And according to scientists it could mean only one thing. That area was once hit by a big meteoroid. Although every day many meteoroids come closer to Earth, but as soon as they enter the Earth's atmosphere, they caught fire because of friction, and before touching the ground they became vaporized. But if the size of the meteorite is quite large, then it becomes successful in reaching Earth. And obviously it creates mass destruction. The explosion that follows after meteorite hitting the land is 10,000 times more powerful than nuclear blast. And the heat generated is equivalent to sun's surface temperature. The biggest sign of meteorites falling on the Earth is large craters. It can be so large that you might feel you're standing beside a gorge or a chasm. But in this part of the desert, there was no such crater, far and wide, which could confirm the falling of a meteorite theory. The mystery of the desert glass was taking many turns. It started with Tutankhamun's necklace, and now it was about the meteorite. From glass experts to meteoroid experts, we're all busy solving this puzzle. But then a scientist and a geologist, Farouk Elbaz, ultimately solved this puzzle. Dr. Farouk spotted a location 100 kilometers away by seeing a satellite image, where meteorite had struck the Earth long ago. And being an expert in geology, he said, 7,000 years ago the Sea of Desert used to be a place filled with greenery, where there used to be rivers and many lakes. And as this glass was 30 million years old, therefore, at that time the geography of this location was quite different. When the meteoroid hit this place, 100 kilometers away upon the mountains of sandstones, it would have melted the sandstones in a split second. As soon as the molten sandstone lava came in contact with the water, it cooled off immediately. And this unique silica glass was formed. which was carried away through the rivers 100 kilometers away up to this point. Viewers, it took scientists 100 years to solve the mystery of desert glass. This glass is called desert glass or pure silica glass, which is only found in this desert of Africa. Every year when the dunes change their location with the blow of wind, new pieces of glass is recovered. Still, now the biggest piece that researchers have got is 26 kilograms. Hope you will like this Global Facts video. We'll meet you in another amazing video. Thanks for watching.